The holy month of Ramadan is a time of reflection, sharing, family, and charity. And nowhere else are these ideas better put into practice than at the Iftar meal that is served at the Shiekh Zayed Grand Mosque. Between 15 and 20,000 people come to break their fast every evening. The food is prepared by the Armed Forces Officers Club. The 7,500 kilos of meat in this chiller is defrosting for tomorrow's Iftar. The work for tonight's meal began late last night, so by 10:30 a.m., much of the food has been cooked and is being distributed into portions. Chef George is in charge of the Iftar food preparation.
We have about 200 staff working in the kitchen, and we split them to teams, you know. Some people, they come by 5 o'clock in the morning to cook the things, and 11 o'clock, other team is coming also to do the packing.
The kitchen uses between 100 and 120 bags of rice per day. The rice is washed, boiled, and mixed with spices, while the chicken cooks in giant ovens, which can cook about 100 pieces in an hour. Once cooked, the chicken and rice are placed in tins and into a hot cabinet, where it will be kept warm until the very last minute before Iftar.
Hot food, we have sometimes vegetable stew, sometimes lamb stew, sometimes lamb curry. It's typical Arabic food we are doing.
Each hot cabinet contains 400 portions. The cabinets are then loaded into trucks for the short drive to Shiekh Zayed Grand Mosque. The trucks will go back and forth until all 15,000 meals are delivered. At the mosque, a second team is waiting in a tent to distribute the food into boxes. Each box gets a fruit and a bag of dates. The boxes are then moved into one of the giant tents and lined up in neat rows for the hungry masses. Then staff add a small salad, water, juice, and leban to each box. Finally, the main dish is taken from the cabinet, still piping hot, and placed on top of the boxes. By 6 p.m., the crowds have begun to arrive at the mosque. They file into each tent until every meal is claimed. Volunteers help with directing the flow of people.
كم تطوع أساعد الناس وأنظم وشي حسب يجون يأكلون يفطرون ويروحون.
Once the tents are full, the crowd overflows into sitting areas that have been placed on any available space around the tents. As the sun sets, everyone waits patiently, unpacking their meals and filling trays of water. Most break the fast with a quick sip of water before moving on to the dates, rice, chicken, and salad. The iftar is free and open to anyone who wishes to attend.
मैं काम कर रहे हैं और डेली इधर पूरा रमजान महीना इफ्तारी करता है बहुत अच्छा खाना मिलता है इधर बहुत कुछ देता है जूस लेमन बिरयानी चिकन बिरयानी मटन बिरयानी हर कुछ इधर देता है.
After finishing their meals, many stand for prayer. Improvised lines form next to the eating area, while some choose to walk the short distance into the Shiekh Zayed Grand Mosque. The free iftars have been served at the mosque every Ramadan since Shiekh Zayed passed away in 2004. As the darkness sets in, the crowds start to disperse into the night. Soon, staff will come and clean up the empty boxes, and tomorrow, 15,000 more people will gather to break their fast in the shadow of Shiekh Zayed Mosque.